Hey guys, Steve Welch here again with Beam Toyota in Nashville. I'm going to show you some differences now on the Tacoma. I'm going to be talking about the 2018, but 2019 is going to be very similar to it. So I'm going to show you some different ways to be able to tell what you're looking at in each one. Now you'll notice one of the main things you can see on this particular one here is the Trd Sport. 4x4, could be a 4x2. They'll look the same. This one is a 4x4, but just to know for overall looks, you'll have that wheel on there. But you're going to have on your Sport, you're going to have a hood scoop. That's one of the main ways that you can tell on the Sport whether or not it's a Sport or not. You're going to have a few variations you can have. Something you can have on a Sport is actually you can have a tech package on it, which will add your heated seats and a sunroof, among other things, but those are the two things that you'll notice. So if you see a Sport and it has a sunroof, it has a tech pack. It's about a $3,000 pack, so that's actually pretty nice to have. If that's what you're looking for, of course. You can see I got several Sports right here. Next one you're going to notice this one's an off-road right here. You can see grill's the same, things like that are the same. But what you're going to notice is underneath, sitting next to the Sport here, there's a valance that goes underneath. So it's right here. So that valance that's underneath on the Sport, you're going to lose it on your off-road. You're going to get a skid plate on your off-road, but you're going to lose that valance, which makes sense if you're considering that. Just due to the fact, if you think about it, if you're off-road, something like that would most likely get hit and or knocked off with rocks, things like that, as you're backing up. The other thing you'll get is you're going to have a little wider of a tire, and it's going to be a Kevlar tire. So you're going to notice a Goodyear Kevlar tire, which is the same thing a bulletproof vest is made out of. So that's definitely going to be a very strong tire, meant to go over the rocks, get the scrapes, things like that. You can see this one right here has a tonneau cover. That's an option that you have on most of them. I will say that Toyota, at least as far as I know, still has not made the tonneau cover available aftermarket. So the only way you can get the factory tonneau cover is to actually get a vehicle that comes with it. So if you get an aftermarket, then it's going to be a little bit different. So we'll keep taking a look. Another off-road. You also notice the off-road does not have the hood scoop. Now this one's going to be a little bit more basic. This one's going to be your SR version. One way you can tell the SR version is that there is nothing on the side of the truck that identifies it. You're not going to have any tinted windows. That's something else too. Your basic styled steel wheels, and your grille is a basic grille. This one's going to be one of your lower priced vehicles, of course. Just from that, you have your double cab. You're going to see down there you're at $32,058 on this particular one. That's about the lowest price you can get a double cab for. So definitely. Now, and that one, it could be two, could be four-wheel drive. Usually, a lot of those you'll see will be just the two-wheel drive. Off-road. Now, this one's an SR. And by the way, your SR could also be a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder. This one's a 4x4 6-cylinder SR. So that's definitely a good option if you need it too. So, and that one was probably the same thing as well. So, but you always look at your 4x4, look at your 4x2, figure out if it's an access cab or double cab. This is called a double cab. Your access cab, it's like this black SR5 right here. So your trim levels will go SR, SR5, and then you kind of get into a muddy water because you're really not like moving. When you go to an off-road or you go to a Sport, it's not really going up or down. It's just different. And then you obviously can go to your limited, of course, and then your Pro. Pro is definitely granddaddy. I have one here too, so we try to keep one if we can, but usually you can't. So but there's your access cab. This one's an SR5. See a little bit different of a wheel on it. You'd be similar if you went to the double cab. Most of your access cabs are going to have your long bed, and some of your double cabs will have your long bed. Difference between your beds is a 5.1 or a 6.1, or 5'1", 6'1" bed. So obviously some people like to have the longer bed with the double cab, but they're definitely harder to find. So another Sport. This color is called Inferno. Barcelona red and silver. There's also cement, which is that color, which was actually a pro color at one point, and they brought it over. This one's in the off-road version, of course. So just kind of giving you a basic rundown of what you can find. Your whites, your grays, obviously your staples are part of it.